Hello everybody, Dave Johnson from the Media Relations Office here at UW-La Crosse, previewing the WIAC Women's Basketball Championship this week. It begins tomorrow night on Wednesday night as the 4th-seeded UWL Eagles will host 5th-seeded UW-Eau Claire right here in Mitchell Hall at 7 o'clock. Just looking at the other games tomorrow, 6th-seeded River Falls will play at 3rd-seeded Stevens Point. Those winners will then advance from Wednesday to Friday semifinals. The top seed is UW-Oshkosh currently. The highest remaining seed will go to Whitewater. Whitewater's the number 2 seed right now. The lowest remaining seed will go to Oshkosh, like I said, on Friday night for those semifinals. Those two winners on Friday will then advance to the Sunday championship game at the highest remaining seed at 2 o'clock. And of course, that winner gets the automatic bid to the national championships. I'm here with UWL first-year head coach Karen Middleton to talk about the Eagles this season. Coach, congratulations on your season first, 15-10 overall, 9-5 in the conference, the most wins since 2011 and 12. Let's just recap your season first of all. Picked to finish 8th in the conference, finished tied for 3rd, coming off a big win over Stevens Point on Saturday.
Yeah, we're obviously very excited to be where we are with an opportunity to host. We've grown, we've matured so much. The players from day one were committed to what we're doing. They bought into a brand new system. We took our lumps early. I think we've grown a lot from that, really matured, came together as a team, and just really starting to build and play our best basketball, which is what you want to do this time of year.
And let's talk a little bit about a couple individuals right now. It's hard not to talk about Mackenzie Miller. Mackenzie Miller was named the WIC Player of the Week earlier on Tuesday. She was also named the D3 Team of the Week, leading the conference in scoring and rebounding. She's in the top, I think, in free throw shooting, blocks, field goal shooting. She's up there as well. Just talk about the way Mackenzie's played this year. 11 double-doubles, school record, 26 rebounds the other day.
Just a heck of a year, and you know, just really happy for her. She puts in the work. She gives a tremendous effort. But besides that, she's first of all a great person. She's been a great leader, a great captain for us. She sets an incredible example for everybody else. But you know, she's definitely been a great leader for us on the court. Has really developed her game and really developed great poise. She's always been a really good face-up shooter and learned how to incorporate that within what we're doing. Just really good touch, obviously, with shooting the free throw percentage that she does, but very smart, intellectual player that's learned and really grown throughout the season. And you know, we just want to keep it going for her and our seniors and for the rest of the team.
Elise Denoyer, another in the categories in the WIC, she's 2nd in rebounding, so you have the top 2 rebounders. She's 4th in assists, 5th in three-point shooting, and 10th in scoring. So Elise kind of gives you the outside as well with Mackenzie on the inside. So just talk about Elise a little bit.
Yeah, she just plays with such heart, such emotion. Gives you everything she's got all the time. I have to pull her out of practice because she won't slow down. But you know, she's a matchup nightmare for a lot of teams. She can hit the 3. She's good off the dribble, get to the rim, mid-range. She's starting to post up a little bit more with what she does, but you know, the rebounds she gets, the assists that she creates, just has an all-around great game. And again, just a great person, an excellent leader for us. Again, another captain that's really changed what we've been able to do and create a lot for us.
And you're getting contributions from a lot of people. It's not just Mackenzie and Elise,
exactly.
But I mean, you've got a full roster. Just talk about the team. You're getting great contributions off the bench during the season as well.
Yeah, tremendous. Alyssa Clement, a great three-point shooter, really helped us last time against Eau Claire, kind of get going a little bit. Senior leadership, you know, Sid and Annie at the point have been really steady for us. Rachel with her three-point shot, athleticism. Kylie's been a huge plus for us this year with her length, just arms and legs all over the place, but has a great nose for the ball. You know, I don't want to leave anybody out, but it's been a huge team effort for everyone. You know, all 17 from our practices, they're very competitive. Really getting ourselves ready for games by what we do in practice, and it's a huge tribute to everybody to be where we are right now.
And the benefit of playing here in Mitchell Hall, you're 7-3 at home this season, so just talk about getting that home game.
It's huge, especially in conference games, and to have that advantage, a comfort of being at home, but also, you know, there's an urgency. It's tournament time, and anything can happen, and we know that, and we got to focus on playing in the moment, making sure we're doing the things that we're capable of doing. Our defense has been obviously very strong from the get-go. 2nd in the conference with our defense, 1st in field goal percentage defense, and that's going to be huge for us tomorrow night
And let's talk about the first two meetings. You swept the regular season meetings. First time since 1986-87 you had done that. UWL had done that. You won 64-55 in Eau Claire and 62-44 here in La Crosse, here in Mitchell Hall. So just talk about the keys of the game tomorrow night against the Blue Bulls.
They're tough. I mean, they're, you know, it was a complete battle at their place, and all the way just recently against them at home. I mean, they're a great shooting team. Leads the conference in threes made. Have a lot of movement. They have a very talented freshman inside in grass camp that demands a lot of attention. So you have to kind of pick your poison, threes versus inside. They run well. You got to make sure you get matched up transition wise. You know, they're always a tough matchup, and every game has been a huge battle for us. So we've got to learn from our past two games, get better from those, and just make sure we plan very aggressively but very poised with great execution on both ends.
And talk about just overall, Oshkosh, the #1 seed, they won the regular season. You had two close games with them. Whitewater, you had two close games with Whitewater. They're the #2 seed. Just talk about how you think, you talked about it earlier, but how you talked about your team has progressed during the season, and you played the league tough all the way through.
We've been very competitive, and we've been in games, and we actually talked about it recently this past Saturday, Stevens Point, that it was going to be a tournament-type atmosphere. I felt like both of our Oshkosh games and both Whitewater games were the same. You know, we were in it, we were there, and we learned and have learned kind of what it takes to get over that hump and compete, but also not just compete, but to win. And we have a formula that we've been talking about and things that we got to have in those situations, and we were able to pull through Saturday with a big win against Point that obviously gives us great momentum. But you know, teams get hot this time of year. I'm really happy with the position that we're in. We're playing really good basketball, but we also know how difficult it is, and you got to make sure you're doing the little things to keep it going.
Again, the women's basketball team will host UW-Eau Claire tomorrow night on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock right here in Mitchell Hall in a first round game. Again, the other games, UW Stout is at, let me look at make sure I'm on the right thing here. River Falls is at Stevens Point on Wednesday in the other first round game. Again, the semifinals are on Friday and the championship game on Sunday afternoon. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.